Everyone, welcome back. It's Melanie, your She Shed Scrapper. So today I am back with a one-page layout using the brand new Lake Life collection from Bella Blvd. I am so glad that so many of you agreed with me that these do look like kayaks because I really wanted to use this paper. At first glance, that's what I thought they were when I first saw the collection, and then when I got it into my hands, I thought, oh my goodness, are these actually paddle boards? But so many of you said go for it, use them as kayaks. That's what they look like to you guys, that I decided to go ahead with this layout. So I cut it down the middle at a diagonal. I roughed up the edges because I cut that by hand and had no line or whatever to follow. If you guys have a secret to cutting the 12 by 12 papers at a diagonal like that, please let me know. I don't love cutting by hand. I am not a good, I'm not good with the scissors, I guess you could say. So if you have any tips or tricks, let me know. I have these 3 photos that I am going to document. These are from our trip to Canada this summer. My aunt and uncle's cabin is right on Lake Superior, and so we took out the kayaks a little bit, or at least the kids did, and I think my dad did too. With the kids, though, this was a fun little trick we did, I guess. So they had never really kayaked before, and these are big kayaks. So what we ended up doing is we hooked an anchor to the kayak with a long enough rope that gave them some freedom to practice, but we knew that they would not get too far out. This is like a bay, so it's not the middle of Lake Superior, but still we wanted to be extra careful. So just a little tip or trick if your little one wants to try to kayak. So I have this cloud stencil from Hip Kit Club. I got this a while ago, and I thought, since I am just doing like a diagonal, I might as well add some clouds to the top. So I used the inner part of the clouds for, some of the darker clouds at the top. And then I kind of used the outside edge to just try and use up some of that ink. I didn't re-ink my blending brush. I just kind of used up what was left on it. So I am going to cluster my photos in the middle like this. I kind of wanted another layer across the page, diagonally, I guess. I couldn't think of what I was trying to say there. And I thought about doing a paper, but when I looked at the sticker sheet, there was a scalloped blue border sticker, and I decided to use that. So I am going to cut it to length so I don't waste too much of it. And to make sure I didn't cut it too short, I used a pencil when my photos were clustered in the middle there and made a little pencil mark so I knew how long I needed to cut that. So I am ready to commit to my photo placement. So I'm going to place those down on the page and then get to embellishing. When I opened the collection, I was so surprised at the amount of pieces in each of the ephemera packs. I didn't actually get all of the pieces out. So when I was going through this ephemera pack here, I just could not believe how many pieces there are in the collection. So it does take me quite a while to go through this ephemera pack. If you've been watching here recently, what I tend to do, I guess, when I have a lot of embellishments is I will go through the embellishment pack and pick out the pieces that I think maybe I'll want to use and kind of place them where I think I will want to use them. So the sun and the cloud at the top, obviously, I knew I wanted something else with the title there, that Lake Life. And then I pick out all of the kayaks and the oars, the paddles, just because I know that I kind of want to go heavy with that with those embellishments on this layout. I do actually have another layout I need to do of my other son. He actually talked my dad into taking him out further. So they got in the kayak together, which apparently was not very easy. But I have a couple of cute pictures of my other son with my dad. So I will have another kayak layout as well. So what I ended up doing, there were 2 life jackets, 2 kayaks, 2 kind of oars, actually more oars. I made sure that I kind of left a set of all of those. I set those aside so that I can use them on the other layout. I didn't want to use up all of them and then not have something for that second layout. I decided to add some of these puffy stickers down at the bottom to the title, the little waves. I thought they were really cute. I picked different lengths, different colors, and just kind of added that to the kayak and oar. I am going to pop up my title on some foam tape, just to give the layout a little bit more dimension. There are a couple of other pieces I do pop up on some foam tape as well. The sun may be one of them when I get to placing that down there. I wanted kind of a third piece to that cluster on the right hand side, and so I'm kind of looking at the sticker sheet and the ephemera. When I was cleaning up, I cannot believe it, I forgot all about the chipboard. I think that this is like the greatest chipboard sheet ever, and I completely forgot about it. I guess lucky for me, I have quite a bit of chipboard left for future layouts, but I just could not believe I forgot that. So I did pop that life jacket up and those oars up over there on foam tape. And then decided that the right-hand side of the layout was still, or not the right-hand, the left-hand side, too white for my liking, and there wasn't much else I didn't think that I was going to add over there, so I decided to add some more clouds to that. And then still decided, didn't love it, was kind of a little bit too plain still. So I went to the sticker sheet, found this heart, and then there were some really good phrase stickers that went along with the photos. I think it's memories together. And in the top right photo in the yellow, you can see a yellow kayak, and that was my dad. He was out there kayaking at the same time. And so it was just really fun to experience all of this together. My husband is in the bottom photo. Just a really great weekend for my kids' first trip out of the country to Canada this summer. So I will link this collection down below. It is the most amazing outdoor collection, kayaking and fishing and camping and just everything. So definitely get your hands on this. I will link it down below for you guys, but I hope you enjoyed this layout, and we will see you next time. Bye, guys.